that's where he was. I couldn't care less about him. But you see some of the trees are dead.
Yeah.
This
I just
area,
stepped on a red ant pile. Now there's red ants on your shoe.
It's okay, Poppy.
this area here, from where that palmetto is standing up the green one,
Right.
all the way up to here, was over your head with stuff that came out of here.
Oh my
When
gosh.
it was picked up, it took a full truckload out. But these two stones right here are military.
Yep.
And that one, those
Another
back
one
there,
back there, yeah.
But you see how dark it is?
Right.
The other side is as white as this.
Okay.
I've just recently gone back and redone the back, so it'll take a month or so to clean up.
Copy.
But you have little
Some
ones like
names,
that,
yeah.
funeral home markers.
1886. Wow.
And I did this side. I'll do some of this stuff because it's right there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Some more soldiers.
Oh yeah.
A lot of military, a lot of military
lot of
veterans here.
This is one of those that I will get to
Right.
on the assumption that I live long enough.
This one back here looks like there's a hole or something
There
going on.
is.
Oh my goodness.
So this used to have trees around it.
I'm sure it looks like it would have been at one time was a beautiful place.
Oh yeah, it was. But I think he wants to make it the desert of the dead. You know, get rid of all the stuff. If you step a little more forward over here, you can see his tombstone.
Oh my gosh.
It used to be up here. I think his name is George Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown, back in October, had 2 piles of dirt and this. Exactly the same as if you're going to bury somebody.
Right.
But if you're driving out there, you can't tell.
Right.
Well, it didn't happen in October, it didn't happen in November, and back in December we came around and looked. Oh,
Cactus.
they're not burying somebody. They disinterred somebody.
They took him out.
They took him out.
So this is where they were.
This is where he was. His tombstone was there. It fell in. Now it's a matter of getting strapped to lift the tombstone out.
Right.
And lift the person out.
So he's no longer, his body's no longer
He's no
there.
longer there.
Okay.
He's gone.
Thank
And
goodness
there
for
was
that.
never a disinterment order issued by the courts. So.
So Father Jenkins,
Ah,
just kind of like out in the middle of nowhere right there. And there's another tombstone, probably military, my guess, right there as well.
that's
Yeah?
military stuff. This I had cleaned up one time real nice, but there was a reason for that. Over here, we have Father Jenkins. And that's his pad, the bottom of it, the
Yeah.
base of it. It should be turned about 45 degrees to face
So
this way.
is he facing this way
Yeah,
here?
here's his footstone.
Okay, so his is him right here then.
And
And here's another.
there's one here and another one there. You see how black that one is?
Right.
That'll clean up real nice if I get. These people here, Jenkins and the group that are right here,
Yeah.
are all relatives of Zora Neale Hurston.
Okay.
You ever heard of her?
I have not heard of her.
She's a black author
Oh, okay.
that died way back when.
Oh wow. I'm
and
gonna
is
have to check her
now
out.
very revered by some places.
Sure.
But she is not buried here. She's
Hey,
buried.
Ralph.
Gabriel.
He's
No,
all
no.
right. He's all right. The snakes aren't going to bite him.
Well, I just don't want him to be
Snakes.
disrespectful
Oh, I
and
haven't
step
seen
on
a snake
somebody.
here in years.
Oh yeah.
And the last time I saw a snake, it was 2 black snakes.
Two black snakes.
Yeah, and they were mating, and they went
Oh, my goodness.
hooked up together across the tundra. First time I'd ever seen that, but nonetheless.
What an amazing place this place is.
Zora Neale Hurston is buried.
Zorn. You know what? I have heard of that name actually.
There's a Zora Neale Hurston museum down here in Eatonville.
Yeah, we're up from Fort Lauderdale. My wife is actually up here for a conference, and as I said earlier, I do.
Oh, yeah,
You okay?
yes, you're not though. We will come in here and look. And I got the health scare out of me one day. Right here, because there's a bag down there. There was a chicken, a white chicken.
A white chicken in a
with
bag.
candles around it,
Oh my goodness.
and they were doing their thing here. And I'm looking at it and saying, I gotta,
Santeria or voodoo
yeah,
or something.
I got to put them in a box. And I'm standing here like this, and all of a sudden something went on my legs.
Really?
and I went about that far off the ground.
Oh my goodness.
It was the black chicken going between my legs.
Oh my gosh.
Scared the living crap out of me.
I could imagine.
But
That's
we pick
incredible.
up stuff and they have
Yeah, here's some more of those
piles. Where's it
trails.
going to go away?
Wow, they're just kind of spread all over the place
Oh,
in
yeah.
here.
Absolutely. You go back in the woods back there, I can show you another dozen graves. You just walk past one right here, it's in the bushes. And there's another one underneath the trees out there.
Wow.
The nice thing about this is you see those flowers back there?
Yes.
Whoever that is has relatives
That
who
care.
come through here and cut this once a month maybe.
Keep it clean for
And
them.
keep it cleaned up a little bit.
That's awesome.
That I was told back in the 80s was the
So you've been coming here since the 80s, mid 80s.
my late wife and I and another couple extracted the names of every single tombstone in Orange and Seminole County.
Oh my gosh.
This doesn't have one on it, but we were told that that was the crypt of the first black postmistress in Seminole County.
Interesting.
It might have been Orange County because Seminole came from Orange County. I know that she was buried in a white dress because right over there's the high school,
Uh-huh.
and they used to come over here and raise hell. And
They-
I had a
They would say they see the lady in the white dress thing?
I had a
No?
bucket that I went around and picked her bones up in her dress.
Oh my
Put 'em
goodness.
back in
Are
here
you
because-
serious?
Yes, I'm absolutely serious because they had knocked in the side and were having their
Wow.
drunken orgies out here. Up until a week ago,
Okay, Poppy.
this area here was flat overgrown. All this was overgrown on the right-hand side.
Right.
The guy came through with his tractor and his bush hog.
Cleaned it up a little
He
bit.
solved that problem. But,
And there's more graves back here too, huh?
This is now
All the way over there too.
we're changing cemeteries.
Okay, so this one seems to be a little bit more better kept,
This
it
is
looks
the
like.
AME Church Cemetery,
So,
and it is an active, ongoing, used cemetery.
okay. So there's no longer burials going on in this side then, behind us, right?
Legally, no.
Okay.
If it
Legally.
happens, if it happens,
Keyword.
The city of Sanford said that nobody could be buried there, but since they didn't own it, they really don't have much to say about it.
Sure.
And if they keep insisting, one of the groups is going to say, if you're exercising control, you're exercising responsibility, and therefore you're going to clean it up.
Wow.
But
Young people in here.
oh yeah, it's new out there. They're going along.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where everybody got screwed up a long time ago. You see that fence line?
Right.
On the other side of that is the high school.
The school. So
You know
there's
what the problem is with that fence line?
No.
It's 10 feet on that side of the property line.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So technically
Technically, there's people buried in the
on the
schoolyard.
schoolyard.
But, beep, forget it.
We'll just act like we didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Well, this has been amazing. I'm happy that you stopped and gave us the, tour here. This
see,
is,
the nice thing is if you come all the way back here, you go out there and you got 20 acres to turn.
yeah.
Or some amount of it. I fixed this thing up more or less a while back.
That's amazing.